What is going on, GOOOEY gang? Welcome back to another video. I'm not going to be wasting y'all time in this video. I'm going to get straight to it. So this is going to be one of my oldest videos, try-harding videos that I have made on this channel. I'm kind of going to be reacting, but also kind of analyzing it, because this wasn't too long ago. It's actually 4 months ago when I made this video. So but real quick, you guys actually should be able to learn a lot from this video. It's kind of part of the main intention. A lot of you guys ask for tips and stuff, and what better way to do that than analyzing little old me. So something you're going to be noticing a lot in this kind of video as a whole is I'm going to be playing a lot slower than I usually do, at least in my current videos. And that's just because I think in the past the way I played was just overall a lot slower, just a lot slower in general. And I think I've been trying to speed that up a lot more since 4 months of making this video. Depending on how you play, you might not want to play fast, but if you're going to be going for kills, the best way to do it is kind of just going to be hopping from location to location to location in order to get the most kills. Instead of just kind of staying at one base that you're raiding, you're going to want to try to base hop. And just real quick, I'm going to look at right where I died. So this is a pretty avoidable death. Part of it, I will say, was kind of luck, but I think what I could have done right here is just simply kind of done a quick flick as I went to building, or maybe had night vision on, so then if I looked around I could kind of be more aware, because I simply wasn't being super aware in this kind of spot, this kind of scenario. If I just kind of looked around, I think that death could have been pretty easily avoidable. So then we spawn up into this base, and then one of the bad things, which y'all will see in a bit, is I stayed at this base for way too long. You guys really got to be hopping from one base to the next, to the next, to the next, if you're trying to get as many kills as possible. So on that guy, I had pretty good movement. I just did a full prone. A lot of the time, I'll see players who just don't have good movement. I think it's really simple to have movement. Just, at least, I guess to me, it's going to seem simpler. But I think just starting off with proning as you're shooting an opponent can really help, because it was a very easy win for that gunfight. I'll just go back and show you once again. But that gunfight was not hard. I just full proned him. I hit a couple torso shots. So in this fight, I didn't know. We'll just look in a second. So I killed that guy as I just did. And then, as you can see, there's a bullet shot right here on the plant. And I didn't realize that this whole plant had kind of like this outer area that was like physical, kind of, if that makes any sense. Like, the plant hitbox was kind of bigger than what it really looked like, and that kind of messed me up right here. But at the same time, I kind of engaged this fight badly, so a lot of my bullets get trapped on kind of that plant. But this whole fight was kind of weird, because the plant blocked a bunch of my shots, but then I also kind of didn't want to push, and I was just kind of spraying, kind of get lucky. I think definitely if I kind of just full sent it, it would have been a better play. And the reason I say that is because from the time that it would take me to get from all the way, like, if let's say we go just straight through the through kind of like the out, oh my gosh, if we go through the outside right here, this kind of side beach piece, from the time for me to get from here to there, they wouldn't have been able to flank me from kind of like this inner side. And I think that's what I was worried about here. I was worried about them, if I pushed up right here, that they would kind of come around, and then I'd just kind of be caught in the same scenario. I think if I just pushed up, I probably could have taken them both out a lot quicker, a lot faster, and just been more efficient overall if I just kind of straight up pushed them. I did end up winning the gunfight because I was kind of jumping around. I was kind of spraying. Part of it was kind of luck, I will say, in this fight. Take him out. And then one of the smart things I do is that I leave the dead body. So this guy right here, he has a little bit of HP left. It's one of those bodies where it's like they're not fully dead, but that you can shoot them a couple more times and then you can fully finish them. I think it was smart that I just left him here and kind of prioritized getting the rest of the actual kills first, rather than trying to go straight for the body, because it just simply wasn't important in this gunfight. So again, I tell you, I just spray, and eventually I kill both of them. There you go, yeah. I kind of let the body sit for too long. I think during that gunfight, it was good to let the I'll turn around in a second, but it was good to let that body that was kind of in the back just kind of sit there instead of kind of kill it. But I think after the gunfight's over, you might want to kill the body just because you want another target available for you to fight to get you another kill. Because if he's kind of in that vulnerable spot, you can't kill him. Or if he's in a vulnerable spot, it's not really another kill you can get. On that last guy I just got, I was pretty good. Again, just jumping around, good movement. And because it was a close distance, the jumping didn't matter too much. If maybe I was a little farther from him, maybe the jumping wouldn't have been as good. But overall, it worked in that gunfight just because of good movement. And see, right here, I stay at this base for way too long. I sat at this base over and over. I kept waiting and waiting when really there were gunshots going on, as you can hear, around other locations on this map. And if I just moved away, I definitely could have gotten more kills than just kind of. So I guess I waited to get that guy. Probably fairly smart, just so I can get better positioning. Because fighting around there was kind of weird. So I think it was smart to wait right there. Alright. So again, I really just sit at this base for too long. You gotta be speedy. Gotta be hopping around. It's a spritz. I want to see where I died here. Looks like I died. Oh, no, okay, I just went down here. Again, I sat here for so long. Oh, and right here, okay. This is going to be a good part. So I see that guy is btools, so I jump out of there so that I don't get trapped within this area. But when I did that, I was not being aware of the area to my left. Even though he was shooting at the area, and that should have been easy for me to see. I think I've missed it, but I think there's also a guy kind of like back here and here. And if I just left the base earlier, this could have been a fight that I avoided. But let's say I did. Let's say if we're going to try to win this fight at this base. I probably should have pre-aimed this area, the yellow area right here, because I knew that they were shooting, and I knew that they were going to be aggressive. And then after I killed this guy, I could probably focus on the one over here. Because the guy right here, it's like behind some kind of wall. He wasn't really focused on me. He was just kind of there. I think it probably would have been better for me to have my AUG out as well. Let me see what weapon I had. He had my Thompson out. It's kind of just looking around everywhere, and I just was not paying attention at all. So I think part of it is just to have the right gun for the area. But also, this area kind of was lacking cover, so also just not the best area to play around. That was smart for me to get on his head. I can get a better vantage point. He's not gonna. That guy right here is not gonna be expecting me to come up from the top. So it's pretty much a free kill, as you guys will see. I don't even think he had weapons, but yeah. So it's gonna be a cog. Yeah, from the left. So what I did there was pretty dumb. So as you're gonna see, I can see him through the wall. But for some reason, I don't even pre-aim that spot, even though I know he's probably going to be pulling up soon. I'm looking somewhere to my right, and I just don't see why I was doing that. So I kind of just spray, hope to get some shots on him. I tried to shoot him through the wall. You can see his arm a little bit. And what you see there is that I didn't shoot him at all, but I kind of played it like I killed him. So he's going to pop up around this corner, but I'm looking in like kind of this direction. Maybe I think I killed him or something, but overall, I think I probably should just focused on this area because I knew that's pretty much the only place he was going to challenge me at or take a fight at against me. If he had a better gun, I mean, he definitely had some good movement with the jump and the prone. If he had a better gun, that definitely could have been a quick death on me. But yeah. Okay. So again, right there again, I was kind of just spraying. If I hadn't wasted my AUG spray, maybe I could have gotten some other kills. I guess there may have been a guy kind of in that build, like back room. I think I shouldn't have wasted my AUG spray so much. I think that would have been better. Let's see. Eventually, I do think. Yeah, I leave the base and then I come back once again. Yeah, this is probably why this gameplay was so slow because I was just sitting in the same spot kind of over and over and over. And that's kind of what I see a lot of people do now. I don't know how many of you guys are trying to go for kills, but you really just got to be speedy with it. You got to keep moving. You can't be wasting time on each individual base. These bases are kind of weird. The ones where it's like there's kind of like an airlock in a sense, where kind of like this area, where no one gets in, no one gets out. You kind of like choose. They choose when you get out. 'Cause these bases can work if you kind of fake it, like, hey, I want to join the base, I want to join your group, etc., and then you raid them. That can work, but generally, one, you can't get out and then raid the next base, but it's also going to take a fair amount of time for you to get into this base, then get in the right spot to raid them, then kill them all. It's going to take time to do that when you could just go into some other base. But also, you pretty much have one chance. If you mess up, you're kind of screwed over, and then you kind of have a loss of momentum, kind of. I mean, what I mean by momentum, let me turn this down a little bit. What I mean by momentum is kind of like, let's say you get 3 kills and move to another house, you get 2, then you move to another house, you get 5. That's momentum. You have you constantly accumulating kills and just kind of playing well overall. I think during a lot of these bits, I probably could have, when I'm crossing from one base to the next, I definitely could have just held out no weapon, or maybe at least held out my AUG, because it would have been long range fights. But I think it probably would have been best for me to hold out no weapon at all, just so I can try to move faster, or maybe to use the night vision, to be honest. So right here I see some guy. Actually, I'll show you guys a really cool trick, or a pretty small trick, to be honest. So right here, what happens is that I see the guy's name tag, but also there's a little bit that pops up right here. And the way I use that is that I can basically see him in the dark, even though I don't have night vision on. And I just go for a quick kill, pretty free kill. But because I paid attention to the little name tag and then the health bar that pops up down here, I was able to get a pretty free kill. I did a pretty sharp prone neck. I just shot him. Yeah. Again, I probably just could have not held out my weapon for some of these parts. Right there, that was dumb. I don't know why I was reloading there. I think I probably should just challenge him. Yeah, I definitely should have challenged him right there. I think that maybe I thought I could get the reload off. I didn't think he would be continuously spraying. But I guess maybe I didn't have ammo on my second Thompson. Yeah, but right, I really didn't need to reload. I definitely should have just challenged that, or maybe gone around the car that was close. So I get on my gear. Alright, so I guess I'm trying to window hop. I think there were guys kind of to the left of me. I think I probably should have gone for those guys first, before trying to window hop. There you go, okay. So I guess it worked out. And then I get these guys some movement, and an easy flank. Using window hops is definitely useful. This was a good time to use it. Then again, I still don't know. I probably could have gone for some, maybe straight through the door, because it did seem like it took a while to do that window hop. So right now I kind of just set up the steps. I guess I'm trying to see if they're come back. This guy is just straight up glitching. So what I was doing here was just kind of, because I didn't have night vision on, I was using the little name tag bit. Again, that was at the bottom of the screen. Oops, didn't mean to do that. To kill those guys. But I don't think it's too bad of a play. Like, it wasn't a terrible play, but again, it was kind of slow. Alright, so I go back around here. That window is blocked off, so it does limit my movement. I want to see how I died. How did I die here? I'm gonna go back a couple seconds. And then it's fine. So I guess I'm kind of wandering around in the dark. I can't see that much. This probably would have been a good spot for night vision. Yeah, if I had night vision on, I probably could have seen him. Or maybe I should have paid more attention to that door, because I could have used, again, the trick right here where you can see the little name tag thingy. I should have paid more attention down there. So let's play the video. I guess I was getting an inventory straight or something. Bandage, night vision goggles. So I was night visioning. That was definitely a bad spot to do that at, just because there were just so many people just in this general vicinity near me. Maybe I should have gone in the house, maybe gone behind the house, before I put on the night vision. I think I was just in a very vulnerable spot right there, and that just wasn't a good time to put on night vision. Alright, so I guess I raided this base. And I was kind of, I guess there's probably some kind of, okay, that was kind of a good, I kind of pre-fired him. Because I saw that, I knew that he had text above his head, so I knew he was going to be there. I saw gunshots going there, so I kind of waited. Again, looking at that bottom health kind of bit. Alright, there we go. And then I get that kill. I guess I'm waiting on that door because I saw the text. So I'm assuming there might be someone pulling out from there. Okay, I'm reloading my weapons. I don't know if I needed to just yet. For weapons like the Thompson, they have a very long reload time, which is probably one of the downside of them, and it kind of hurts your momentum, depending on how you play. Oh, okay. I guess I kind of sprayed and then waited. Maybe I should have backed off right there, just kind of full sent it. I think I was kind of playing a little weird. I was kind of not sure to push, not sure to kind of stay back. I think the guy was fighting kind of played a little weird. I think he must have had some kind of, he was probably mid-prone or something, so I couldn't see the name tag. Because you can only see that bottom name tag bit when you're aiming at them, like actually your target's like on them. And I think he probably proned, and I was expecting him to be standing up or something. So. Okay, free kill right there. I don't know if I need to have my night vision on at this point. I don't know exactly how dark it is, but I believe it may have been lighting up. That was smart for me to kind of be watching passive players. You kind of always want to be on your whereabouts, because sometimes passive players will just straight up passive use, yeah, like that. So it's smart for me to watch him. I kind of played back because I knew the only spots he could push me was through that door and through the door over here. So I was kind of playing this back part area so I could know when he was pushing. I guess on his part, he just kind of pushed straight down the steps, even though he knew I was here, which was kind of weird. So I'm doing a lot of spraying. I went around so I can get a better spot. Okay, so I'm doing a window hop right here. And then I pull back through the front. I mean, it's not a terrible place. This video is getting a little long, so I'll kind of skip towards the end. So I just kind of stayed at this house again. The server was kind of being a little dry. I think if I had good momentum at the start, I probably could have gotten a lot more kills. But I don't think I played this whole house. This house in general, I didn't play it out that bad. I missed kind of my shots there. I probably could have just hip fired. Yeah, overall, I didn't play that house too bad, but I did stay there a pretty long time, and that probably hurt momentum. I think it could have just been more aggressive, just kind of full sent a lot of my kills there. Hopefully y'all enjoyed this video. Maybe y'all learned something, how to improve just kind of as a whole. And yeah, make sure y'all subscribe, and I may or may not be putting a chat in the Discord for y'all to put y'all videos in. I'll have more on that in the Discord if I decide to do that. But yeah, maybe I'll analyze a couple other videos. And tell me if you guys like videos like these where I'm just kind of watching some, just kind of analyzing it. Because playing Town, sometimes it gets very dry. So I'm definitely happy to make a video like this, just kind of analyzing the game. Even though it's a Lego game. But anyway, y'all, stay gooey. Peace, and DCOOE, give me a content creator role, please.